Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Today's part 13 of beating Red Dead Redemption 2, but I can only hit headshots. If you haven't already seen part 12 and below, go check those out before you watch the rest of this. And remember to like and subscribe. Let's get right into it. So as you can see, for our first mission, we are going to walk over here to Lenny for, I forget what, oh no, I remember what this mission is, but this will lead to a cutscene, so I'll just shut up.
Just hunting for all this hillbilly gold that Dutch and Hosea seem to think is out there just waiting to be stolen. Why?
I got something. Could be good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in Rhodes talking to some of the colored folk. They said there's a gang of fools holed up in the swamps east of here who think their war ain't never ended.
The Civil War?
Yeah, apparently it's still raging in these fools' minds 30 years later.
Okay.
That ain't my point. These ignorant fools are weapon dealers. And in their dealings sometimes sit on a decent pile of cash. Yeah, been selling weapons to Cuba and South America for years. Anyway, the old boy I was talking to reckoned there might be a bunch of cash just sitting around. And failing that, maybe a nice stash of weapons.
With just a bunch of crazies guarding it?
Exactly.
Well, worth taking a look at least, isn't it?
That was my thinking. Said it was at some place called Shady Bell, deep in the woods.
Okay.
So, as you saw from that little cutscene, Lenny has got some leads on some people who still think the Civil War is going on 30 years later. So, we have to go rob those people of their stuff, but it takes a while to get there, so I'll just skip to when we get there. So, as you can see, we have made it over here to Shady Bell. And we have to wait here for a little bit. So I just want to spy on them a little bit, so I get out here and I put on my binoculars. Well, not put them on, but get them on so I can spy on them. And that is exactly what I do. So I just look around, but then I have to put them away real quick so I can get to cover. But then it turns out I can just spy on them with my sniper rifle, so that's pretty fun to find out. I could have just done that the entire time.
Yes.
So we practically just have to like look around for things around the campsite, I guess you could say. We just have to look around and give info on what's there. And we had to exit out, but then we had to go back in so we can find more stuff. And he says there's a lot of dynamite. So we just have to keep looking. It's pretty I wouldn't say repetitive, but you have to look a while, but it's nice. And he says there's a Gatling gun and dynamite. So then we exit out and we have a conversation on what would be the best. Like we go in guns a-blazing, or we just practically like send Lenny in as a jester, kind of like a court jester who does funny stuff. So this time I choose, when Lenny asks us, I choose for him to go in, like a jester kind of, for him to go in.
Going in, kid.
And he goes in. He starts to go in. And it takes a while. He's like, well, it's a fabulous, great day, my people. It's a fabulous, wonderful day. And we have to go in. We have to wait for the perfect time to take the sniper shot. People get noticed right about now. But I wonder what's wrong with Lenny. I don't know if he's limping on purpose. But if he is, that's some good acting. So then he causes a show about something of some sort, and then we have to take a shot, and I take my shot right about now, and boom, kill cam, nice one, and the fight starts. So now I stay back, but then I decide to take one shot, I miss, and then I start running forward to get like closer, I start doing ducking technique. Apparently it would help me, I don't know. And I move to my Lancaster repeater, take out one guy, and I take out another guy, and I shoot that guy right in the chest. Oh wait, no I didn't. It looked like I did. No, I shot his hat off. That's why I thought it. But then I shoot a guy right there, and he's done with. So then I just walk over this, and boom, that's the first fail of this mission. So as you can see, this time, well, not this time. Well, we get spawned back here, and we have to restart, and we have to do the whole, what are we gonna do this time thing. So I pull out my rifle, ready to shoot, I guess you could say. Boom, I take a shot, and we go on with our way. We go on our way. I run down here, and I try and hide behind here. It doesn't work. Lenny takes a good spot right there. I try and find a good sniping spot, but I can't for some reason here. So I try and hide here, but then I get shot even worse. So I get behind here and I just shoot from this angle, and it actually works. I take out that guy real quick. He didn't even know what hit him. I shoot there, and I think it hits the exact same guy as before in the chest. And I can already tell this one's gonna be hard. That is the second fail, I'm pretty sure, of this mission. So as you can see, we had to respawn back here, and this time I send in Lenny to be a jester again, but this time I run up close, but they notice me around behind the log. So we start the fight from here. I take a shot, and it doesn't hit, but then that one hits him right in the head, so it was kind of a revenge shot. He's out real quick, and then I pull out my Lancaster repeater, and I run up here, and I find this nice spot over here, and I take a shot. It's hitting them, so I know that this spot is going to be a good one. So if I do fail again, you already know I'm coming to this spot, so it already feels real nice to be here. Boom, that guy's out of there. As he's walking, he doesn't have a chance to even crouch. That guy's dealt with. Ooh, a nice kill cam. And this guy right there, and I finally take the shot, and Lenny just completely obliterated a kid over there. I took a 3 or 4 people. Then I run up here, and I hide behind there. And I can already tell that and then the Gatling gun comes out. And I missed my first shot, because I hate these guns. And I take another shot, but I miss again. And I take another shot, and it's a direct hit right in the noggin. And there we go, and we take out the Lancaster repeater. I run over here behind this box, and from the beginning I noticed that this mission is really based on hiding spots with all the people here. If you don't know where to hide, you're getting gunned down in the first 2 seconds. So I quickly take those guys out, and then I thought those horses were some people, but I can't get a good angle on the guy over here, so I'm practically leaning on Lenny to get this guy, so I could run. Well, he runs in there, guns blazing, so I come in as backup. He takes him out, and there's one guy left. He shoots him once, so he falls down, and I go into Deadeye because I don't want to risk it, and that is this part of the mission dealt with. So now we have to search around for stuff, because apparently people would have heard all that shooting and commotion. So I thought we had to go search the house, but apparently we had to search these wagons, and I already know which wagon it is, so I just run over to it, and I check out this. And I thought I could jump up, but it won't allow me to. So I just wait a little bit, and then he says, well, why don't you search it? So that's exactly what I do. I get up on it, and there's a bunch of guns. So this is the wagon we will take, and we get down from the wagon, and we have to escape from this area real quick and take it back to camp. So I'll just skip to when we get to camp, but just beware I won't talk when we first get to camp because it's gonna be a cutscene, so I'll just shut up.
Arthur, Lenny, coming back.
These are fine rifles.
Right?
I'm gonna keep one, just for me. Hey, I always enjoy riding with you, kid. You know how to fight.
Hey, you too. Anytime, Arthur.
So, as you can see, we have finished that mission and we got a nice new rifle. And I actually really like the reload of this gun. I don't know if you guys like it too, but I love it. So I run over here to get my horse so we can go on to a new mission, but it takes a while to get to this mission, so I'll just skip to it and I get to it. So as you can see, we have made it here to the Gray's estate, and we had to go find Bo, but I'll just skip. I'll just shut up because it's cuts.
At the sheriff's office?
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved. Gang feuds. It seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
So as you can see from that cutscene, Bo is in love with Penelope Braithwaite, and we have to take this letter to Penelope, and it takes a while to get there, so I'll just skip to when I get there. So as you can see, we made it here to Braithwaite Manor, and we have to make it to the gazebo without being spotted, and we have to be all sneaky like. So I run through these little branches and stuff, and I crouch down because apparently I can be hidden. So I go right there and I try and like wrap around, I guess you could say, like trying to get away from all the people I could. So I run to the side and I keep going and going and going, and then I thought that was a gazebo, right? I thought that thing was, but apparently no, that's too easy, so that isn't it, even though it is a gazebo. But the gazebo is off in the distance. You guys could barely see it, but there's a guy over here as a guard, and apparently he could see me. I guarantee you he didn't see me. So he comes around and he catches me, and that is the first fail. So as you can see, we get respawned here far away from the mansion, and this time apparently they want us to go from here. Apparently they don't like you coming from the other side where I came from. So I run through here with the sun blinding me, and good thing it did, because I would have ran directly into harm's way where a bunch of people are there. So I decide to skip, and I go back here, and there's a guy chasing me. So I hide behind here, and once the coast is clear, I decide to book it Well, not book it. I mean, just like be more quiet. There's a guy there, and I'm worried that if I go too fast, I will get caught by him. So then I run over here, and there's a fire there. And just tell me in the comments down below, have you ever seen a fire there? I've never seen a fire there. It's like it was randomly placed there. I've never seen that. But then I see if it burns me, and it doesn't, so I'm just weirded out by it. So I try and get down the hill as much as I can, so I can, like, not get seen by that guy, but he doesn't see me at all. He's kind of weird and creepy. He's just standing there in the darkness, well, in the fog. And I start running because I know there's no one near. So I just keep running and going, and then I turn and I try and find the gazebo, and I just see it off in the distance. So I just start booking it as fast as I possibly can because I know no one's near, so I just go for it. And I get down by the water, and I have to start like swimming because it gets too deep. So I had to start swimming towards, I have to start swimming towards a guy. Sorry if you guys heard that, there was a car going by, but I have to go to this gazebo, and you can see her, so I'm pretty sure we are safe, and we won't get restarted. Whoa, Arthur was just about to pass out. So we make it to the gazebo, and we have to walk up here, because we have just finished part of the mission. This leads to a cutscene, so I'll just shut up.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Well, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Ha! Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange.
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the Dark Ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
So as you can see, we have finished that part of the mission. Now we need to escape. So I start whistling for my horse so he will come. But it actually doesn't. It takes him forever. I start whistling and I slowly make my way forward so maybe he can hear me better. And I just keep whistling and whistling and whistling until I finally see my horse, and here Joe in a boat comes. So I quickly get on top of Joe in the boat, run towards him, get on top, and we go on our way as fast as we possibly can just to get out of here. And I go through some bushes, and we are on our way. We have to get it like right in this area, and then we escape from this premises, I guess you could say. And that is the mission done. I ran over this guy by accident, but I'm pretty sure that's a pretty good spot to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed today's video, remember to like and subscribe. Other than that, have a great weekend. Later.